Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and today's video is one I don't like to make because it's reporting on really crappy news about crappy people doing crappy stuff, basically Activision Blizzard executives being greedy pricks and laying off people, restructuring the Hearthstone team, laying off quite a few people. We're gonna go into that, what that means for the game, and is it a bad sign for Hearthstone and all of that. Some responses and things that we've seen, at least reported. And I was planning on announcing the giveaway winner and all that stuff today for the Cthulhu portrait. I'm gonna push that back till tomorrow. I just don't feel it's appropriate to be like going crazy on that stuff today. Yeah, it was a really crappy day yesterday. So again, if you haven't entered that giveaway, go for it, but we'll announce it tomorrow. We'll also have a video later today. Basically, Nick Tech Weiss did tweet out, waiting for an update on the teaser, not the patch notes, but the teaser for the next patch, which is probably on Thursday. That'll be later today. So this is saying tomorrow morning. That's yesterday. It'll be later today. So I will have a video up as soon as that comes out. But yes, Bellular Gaming and plenty of other people reported this pretty early, or like in the mid-afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in North America at least. But it was like 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're seeing reports of layoffs at Blizzard, seemingly focused on the Hearthstone team. We don't know the extent of this yet. And as the afternoon went on, it became pretty apparent that at least a couple of people have been left. It was said here, new round of layoffs at Blizzard heard from multiple sources. If you go to a LinkedIn profile here for Hunter C, basically said after 18 and a half years, 18 and a half, that's a long freaking time at Blizzard Entertainment, I've been laid off without notice. As of today, the Hearthstone team is apparently being restructured and my tools engineer role is no longer needed. If anyone has need of an experienced tools engineer with nearly 2 decades of experience at a AAA gaming company, I'm open to being a part of helping create your worlds. That is just crazy that like basically 20 years they laid off this guy like nothing. That is the way Blizzard Activision works, and it's crazy. They were recently just like the purchase went through, like the UK approved it, everyone's approved it, multi-billion-dollar purchase from Microsoft to get basically Activision Blizzard, and they're still cutting like every corner they possibly can. And there was one other person that also on their LinkedIn stated this very similar thing. Not as long, but Joe Bolasuk said, today after 2 years, I was unexpectedly laid off from the Hearthstone team. Again, like no warning, nothing. It wasn't a long time, but I made the most of it and was making it mine. Goodbye to the big campus orc. Hopefully we'll both see better days soon. Good luck. Have fun, Hearthstone team. So it's awful. It's awful to see. And Hearthstone's not exactly like struggling. It just isn't. It's not what it used to be. The game isn't nearly as top tier, but even like leaked Microsoft documents recently even showed that Hearthstone has over $1 billion in lifetime revenue. It's still a very valuable asset. It's still up there in like mobile gaming in terms of like how much revenue it brings in. It's not like Marvel Snap, which just started. And there was like apparently like a 4chan leak saying they're very unhappy with the way Hearthstone has been performing in terms of like engagement and I guess revenue. So there is those rumors that, yeah, they're not thrilled and all of that. It got people asking like how many people got laid off. And according to a senior reporter at Otaku, a source told them that 10 people were impacted, all within Hearthstone. And Activision Blizzard apparently made this statement. Organizational changes were made to the Hearthstone team. As a result, a small number of roles have become redundant. Doesn't that feel great? 20 years of your life at a job and you're just redundant. So we're just going to remove you. That is the way corporate America works, and we live in Bobby Kodak's world. So if you can increase that bottom line by a tiny bit by being removed, he will do that. We want to thank these employees for their many contributions. Thank them by immediately laying them off. Anyways, I just think it looks really bad when there's a multi-billion-dollar transaction going through. Some Hearthstone devs did kind of at least chime in a little bit. Mitchell Lowen, who's one of the senior designers on the Battlegrounds team, just said, I'm upset. You know, it just really sucks. They're a tight-knit group there, from what I understand, a very tight-knit group. And Space Prez, who's actually a game engineer, I hope I hope that he still has a position there. Said not a great day. So yeah, it sucks. It looks bad. Does this mean Hearthstone's coming to an end? I don't think so. I think it's generally still a cash cow. It's still one of the more profitable games for Blizzard, which is not doing great with a lot of their games. If you follow Diablo 4, how World of Warcraft has been going lately. They even announced Chris Metzen coming back to Warcraft in the full-time role as executive creator director of the Warcraft universe. Also wondering if they did this to try and like mask or take a bit of the hit of these layoff news coming out, but that happened, and we all know, yeah, Diablo 4 is a mess. Overwatch 2 has not gone over fantastically well. The biggest cash cow from what I understand, of course, is Diablo Immortal, the gotcha, absolutely predatory mobile game. Of course it's succeeding. That's how things work. You look at Marvel Snap and how those games just don't care. They're just predatory. They just go for you. They're successful, and the Bobby Kodaks of the world are going to see that and yeah, cut the corners that they feel they can, because it just doesn't matter. But I do wonder if it has anything to do with Unity, because Unity did have that big controversy the past like week or so where they announced a bunch of changes where they're gonna like you're gonna charge per install, all these really awful, like underhanded kind of weird changes out of nowhere, changing their TOS. They got a bunch of backlash that they've tried to like backpedal on. Hearthstone is a game built on Unity, and the engineers deal with all of that. I have no idea if that plays in at all. It's speculation, but all I can really say, and the only thing that really does matter, is a bunch of people lost their jobs, and that just sucks. That never is a good thing. It never feels good. It's just, and when it's just to cut like the bottom line, when it looks like it's just a restructuring so we can save a couple dollars here or there at the disparity at, you know, degrading our game, where Hearthstone is not exactly bug free these days, it makes me rather concerned that, yeah, I don't see how it's a positive, but I don't think Hearthstone is going anywhere when it still can create this type of revenue. And that's, we know Bobby Kotick, that's what he really, really cares about. I'll just end off with my tweet on how I feel about it. I said this later in the day after I have more time to digest. Activision Blizzard does not deserve their employees or customers. I really hope the Microsoft purchase changes something for the better. I'm not optimistic about it. It's another billion-dollar company acquiring another billion-dollar company. What are the odds it's going to help things out? But the devs are great. I mean, I feel like we're pretty cool. I feel like we're we're pretty good people and play the game and just want to enjoy it. And to see this where it's just like, yeah, we're going to cut some corners and possibly ruin somebody's livelihood and life because of that after like 18 years immediate layoff, it just sucks. And I just hope some good comes from, you know, at least a Microsoft purchase or something. Get Bobby Kotick the hell out of there and, you know, let the gaming be gaming and make money at the same time and not have to be crappy people. I don't know. Is that so hard? Probably. I'm way too optimistic. Anyways, we'll see you guys later today for that. Hopefully it'll be out, the teaser for the balance patch. I'm expecting a lot of stuff and for probably every ladder mode. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and fuck Bobby Kotick.